really wish you would have opened with, "Oh boy, lick, lick, lick."
Oh boy, lick, lick, lick. The captain gets what the captain wants.
Give me that winner.
That's Jenkins' job.
Since when is Jenkins French? I am Jenkins Le Rat. Oh.
Haven't you ever seen Ratatouille?
Honestly, that would be pretty cool if you had done a French accent for him.
Missed opportunity, or like and like gave him like an Antonio Banderas, like, oh, my name is Jenkins. No, damn, I'm still going French, like just like Spanish rat.
Yeah.
Be like,
nah, just make him Cajun.
Asian.
Cajun.
What?
Like Gambit from the
yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine movie.
You say Cajun, but you say that, but like all that comes to mind, like I switch from French because I'm thinking South, and that just takes me to like Spanish. It's like, yeah, you don't get it, Perro. We do the rap up in here.
I thought you just said Asian. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons and Devilfruits One Piece D&D. I am your DM Orion, and with us, as always, is our I don't know if she has a poop fetish, but she might. Our Captain Hakisu. That's
you know, I'll keep my secrets.
And as always, our toenail ripping Dr. Snyder, played by Mr.
Hello.
Bimbus.
That is I.
Mr. Bimbis.
The Bimbis.
Snyder the Toenail Ripper.
That'll be his new name.
Put that on a wanted poster.
Hell yeah.
We got Chibiusa, our shipwright, who's about to experience some upgrades for this ship, should she take the chance, played by Sienna.
Hello.
And as always, our chef with all the food and the best sushi, Tonga, played by Sam.
Is me, your boy.
I hear you're going to be starting up a Digimon campaign soon. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, hopefully the start of next month.
I'm looking forward to it.
Zero in the next few days.
And if anyone's interested, I'll be playing in it, and I'm going to be a delinquent.
I'm going to be a class clown.
I'm excited for it. Now, before we kind of get like into the campaign, I will say last week we had like 90 followers, and that was really cool. I had joked about us reaching 100 by next session. We've surpassed that. We are at 102 now, and I'm just I'm floored, dude. That's 12 followers on Spotify in 1 week. That's big.
Yeah, that's big. That's nice. Hell yeah.
Honestly, I'm happy about it.
It's a lot of fun.
It was sitting at 99 last night. I was like, oh, we were so close, yet so far. But then I went to sleep and I woke up and I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh my god.
But without further ado, back to our game. Now, where last we left off, you guys had worked your way to I keep forgetting the name of my own damn islands. Karkesh Prime. Known as the smog jewel of the north. And you guys had sailed through some troubled waters. You found some stuff, the remnants of a fight between possibly Woodrow and some Marines.
A little bit.
Had some crazy little encounters here and there. A bit of a rough trek up north after securing your snowmobiles. Seems like you guys got some plans for those. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I imagine this would be the best place to modify and upgrade them.
It is. It is.
Turn them into like ATVs and stuff.
And then toward the end of it, you did pay for your spot at the docks. And if you guys turn your attention to the map, you are here.
You guys remember the fake name I gave?
I don't. I know you gave a fake name, but I didn't write it down.
Oh, you know what? It was Amanda Bynes.
Yes,
Ah, yes, that was the one.
that was it. Because as soon as you say that, it like, oh, yep, that's recognizable.
Yep, came flooding back.
It's
I wasn't even planning on that. I just like when I was giving the name, I was like, I need to do a fake name, and I was like Amanda. And then when you actually asked for the last, I was like,
I love the idea that you could just give like your name. Like,
well, I'm a wanted woman now. Okay, I need to give out fake names.
that'd be like you could give like your name. You could be like, I'm Mike.
Oh, no, because then people on the internet would be like, Google it. You know what I mean?
You ain't got shit on the internet.
Don't worry, they'll
Yeah,
probably
dude.
they'll spell it wrong.
Sienna, you literally found my fan fiction on the internet.
That was
Wait, hold on. Mike is writing fan fiction.
I
ready
did
to
it
like-
in school. Like, this was 10 years ago.
I wrote fan fiction about me by Googling myself, and I was like, who did this? Because I had no idea about it until I Googled it and saw it.
Wait, you got fan
I was
fiction
in my
about you?
fan fiction.
I want some fanfic
Yeah,
about me. Someone write some fanfics about Orion.
I'm on it.
No, listen, I wrote it in high school, okay? It was 10 years ago.
I love it. It's fantastic. All right. I'm just pulling up my... There we go. I like having my notes on 2 screens because there's a lot of notes.
Screen.
Well, yeah, it helps.
My DM got 2 screens.
Well, when you're DMing on the internet, each screen is like a panel of a DM screen.
So real.
It really is.
Every tab is just another book.
Honestly. Okay, so y'all are at the docks. It's a late morning, slight drizzle across the island, a little bit of rain. You've gotten out of range of the it wouldn't be raining. I just had that effect on there because I was messing around earlier. I'm gonna take
What's
that
that
off.
big old red bit back there
That little red bit.
in the back?
Oh,
No.
yeah. I mean, we wouldn't know. But like,
Out of the game, what is...
No,
don't tell me.
there are some buildings.
Alright.
I'm just
It's-
taking
I imagine
the,
these look like different like wards or like sections.
they are.
Okay, cool. So like this part, I imagine looks kind of like there's like walls in between them.
Yeah, this is a very industrious island with lots of factories.
Cool. Okay, so
Alright, so do we want to get straight to business, or do we want to look at like possible ship upgrades first? I think we should look at
Well, I
possible
mean-
ship upgrades first, because if we find Woodrow in the middle of this place, the ship upgrades are just out the door, because we're gonna fight them. You know what I mean? So if we already get some guys working on it, you know what I mean?
That way, it's like if you run into a situation, I'll beef on site.
Yeah. If I'm saying, like, if I see Woodrow, I'm pulling out the Glock. All right.
She got the
I'm
Glock.
going to shoot that motherfucker.
I think we should keep in mind that this is mostly like a reconnaissance mission. Like, we gotta like find out as much as we can about like.
I mean,
what's going
yeah.
on.
Obviously, but if we see Woodrow, I'm pulling out the Glock. You know what I mean?
But I don't think he's just gonna be out in the street.
I mean, probably not, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you find a beaver in
I'm-
the street,
If
here's
you
the number to
can
call.
See him, you have to trap him so he can't get away, and then we body him.
You said what?
I'm gonna trap him in a door dimension.
Yeah, we trap him and then body him.
That doesn't mean I can't pull out the Glock.
Just start
I
pistol
have
whipping him.
sleeping powder shots. I could do that. Put that bitch to sleep.
It could work.
Anyway, ship upgrades. I think we should do that first.
Yeah, ship and like vehicle upgrades. I think like the
Yeah, ship,
Okay.
vehicle, and information.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right. So, what do we see any like, shops that would fit our needs?
Okay, so you guys, first off, before you get too far off the docks, who are you taking with you of your crew? Who's staying and who's going? Because like you
Well,
got.
I remember I told
NPCs.
Mason to come with me, so I got Mason.
He is in Mason
main
currently.
Yes, and I also have
Hilda
Jenkins
stays.
in my pocket.
Okay, so we got Mason
can
and
stay.
Jenkins.
I feel like just
Yeah, Sienna's right.
and Rory.
Tilda should say.
I think maybe Big Joe should stay behind too.
Yeah.
Big
God,
Joe is a
Jenkins,
whole lot
yeah.
of dog.
He's pretty big.
He
And
deserves
Joey.
a cat nap.
As you're discussing some of this, Tilda just kind of like leans over the railings. Hey, Captain,
Yeah,
did you get me a coffee while you're out?
yeah, I got you.
Cool. And if you come across any good supplies for sewing, pick some of those up too.
You got
Oh,
it.
definitely. I was thinking about that too.
And she just kind of like gives a wave and heads
Sewing
back on the
machine or
ship.
something.
Ship upgrades. Want to make sure I had the stuff up.
Yeah, hydraulic doors. We want the armors and the icebreakers and shit.
There's all kinds of stuff. I was just making sure I had like the book opened up to the proper page.
Yeah.
There's a wing attachment.
To the ship?
It's an option.
Listen, guys.
If you have to fall
Snyder,
from the
you
sky.
can fly, right?
Like barely.
What? Oh,
You just got these
All I heard
tiny
was,
ass wings. Got tiny ass wings.
They're more of assisting me in falling than anything.
well, maybe you can assist the ship falling. Got any ideas for that?
No.
All right. Thought you were a sky man. Don't you know everything about the sky?
Listen, I'm just a knight for the sky. I serve the Sky Lord.
Oh.
All right.
Is this guy the Sky Lord? Pointing to Mason on my back.
He's one of them.
I don't believe you. If he's supposedly a Sky Lord, what's he doing down here? You know what I mean?
Maybe he's like
I'm from the sky. Why am I down here?
Rory just kind of like looks to Snyder's like, is the Skylord like a general?
One.
Putting him on the spot.
He is one of the high-ranking officials in the Sky Court.
Oh, so basically you're proving that he's not a god. He's just a really high-ranking officer.
He's a godlike person. he ruled over Skypea for a
That
short
doesn't
time
make
with an iron
someone a
fist.
god.
Listen, man, he beat the shit out of a lot of people.
So did I. I'm not a god.
You could be to some. You could be to some. Godhood is given to those who can whoop ass and take countries.
What do you think the hood is like in heaven?
Snyder would know.
Something tells me.
Yeah, Snyder, what's the hood like in heaven?
Section 8 everywhere.
Something tells me.
All right, well, moving on. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go look for stuff.
who else is coming?
Okay, so
Is Gordy
main party-
coming?
Gordy stays for sure.
Gordy stays.
Oh, he's a beat.
Gordy will remember that.
I love you, Gordy.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know. I
Gordy.
don't care. I just
Hey, Gordy,
can
keep
stay
the
around
ship
the
clean
ship.
while we're gone.
He can like go out if he wants, but like
Yeah, you can go out if you want, but don't
go all crazy.
keep an eye on the ship.
I'll
Keep an
see
eye
about.
on. Keep an eye on Tilda. She needs it.
Gordy gives you a kind of a look and just kind of like raise a little twitch of the eyebrows, a little needs. Or wait, do you mean like she needs me or like she needs me?
However you want to interpret it, Gordy.
I'm just wondering if I have a shot there.
You shoot your shot, man.
I kind of like clap him on the shoulder. I'm like, never hurts to try.
Yeah.
Look, you'll have the ship pretty much to yourselves. With the
Yeah.
crew.
It's just gonna be you, Tilda, and the dog.
Big Joe and like the stragglers,
Bring Big Joe with you. Ladies love dogs.
That is true.
Big Joe is gonna get you all the bitches.
You just hear a howl from the ship.
Wait. I'm gonna whisper to him. I'm like, maybe go out to the shop and get her that coffee and some sewing supplies.
You know what, Captain? Thing is, I know you're playing me, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm just gonna be like, yes, I don't have to do it.
You got money, right?
Yeah. Here's some money.
And can I also get pay for the past week? It's been
The what?
not pay. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, we do have to pay him.
Wait, what? You cut out. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
he's asking to also get paid so that he can like do stuff for himself.
How about a big smooch? I'm just playing. Yeah, here's the money.
How much do you give him?
How much do we pay him?
Yeah, I don't. What's his wage?
What did we agree on? What's the number?
I don't think you actually negotiated a wage. He's just
How
asking to
much
get paid.
is a lot, and how much is like average?
Yeah, how much is average? Because the berry is crazy.
That berry economy.
I'm gonna say equivalent to like $800.
I'm gonna have to consult the notebook that I ended up dropping.
I feel like
somewhere.
$800 is a paycheck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
paycheck.
I had a conversion thing around my desk.
A
somewhere.
cruiseman on a ship.
I think let's see. 1,000 berries is like a gold, so and then like 1 gold is like $20. So
I feel like
busting out the
1,000
calculator.
berries, maybe.
Okay,
I imagine we only paid them like once a week or something.
yeah, like
Once
I
a
don't think
month.
they've paid them before. So
Yeah, this will be their first payment, I guess.
it's been quite a while.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
so
gonna
give me
get
maybe like
smacked with a fat paycheck. homie.
5,000 berry or something like that.
Oh,
I feel like that's $5.
that's $500.
Because I remember when I tried to pay that one guy
Sure,
one
1,000
berry
is
and he was super offended.
That's true.
That's $20.
Okay, you know what? Let's just do 50,000 berry. That's his pay. I don't care.
I'll run some
Let him
calculations on
be
it
like
later.
Yeah. He can like decide how much people get paid.
Oh yeah. I'll be like, Gordy, what do you want?
You're like
How much you want to get paid? Be reasonable.
You're asking Gordy. Meanwhile, I haven't even looked at a thing for it.
How much do you think you deserve? How much are you worth?
Maybe we should just give Orion a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know what?
I gotta figure out where I didn't expect to have to
You guys
convert
are
numbers.
crazy.
You have come to us today on the day of your paycheck, asking us for money. Tell me, what do you deserve?
Hey, I mean, shit.
Tell me, what gives you the right to demand such a thing?
Give me a minute. I gotta go grab where my notebook went.
Hold on, no, don't go anywhere.
No. Owed payment.
Listen, I think 50,000
Just because you almost died for us a couple times, you think you should just get money for that?
You guys, Jenkins' bounty was literally 50,000 berry before,
You did
so
almost die. That is.
Yeah, but bounties are usually more than like a paycheck, dog.
Yeah.
I literally
really
have 34 million berries. I think
we're
I'm
all
good.
pretty
I think I could
stacked,
spare
you know.
50,000.
I believe we all have quite a bit of money, so I think
I forget how I got all this money, but
We
It's very
numbers don't
sad.
lie.
The bounties were turned in.
You have to
I forgot to
tax
take my
it.
notebook.
Is there a gross to net pay? Orion, I need to know this.
He's not
I
here.
need to do
He's
some
back.
amounts for your medical
Tax
insurance,
rate for the
Do you have a
notebook.
401k?
your social security.
Does Gordy get a 401k?
What's our dental plan?
Yeah, do I gotta take out for insurance?
Okay.
What's
So-
the going rate for pirate insurance?
You know my teeth look crazy.
All
I
right.
got the
So
exotic teeth. Do I have to see an exotic dentist? These are things I have to know.
exotic dentist.
I mean, you are a bunny.
Wouldn't a veterinarian be more appropriate?
Yeah, good question. Does Chibi go see a vet, or does she go to the doctor?
She would go to a
I
doctor.
imagine you sending the vet, and I'm super offended.
Oh well. How,
All right,
how do
hop
you?
here.
How do you like that?
What's the verdict?
All right,
I
hop
love
up on
it.
the table.
Look at him doing math.
Yeah, I'm doing. Man,
What a nerd.
honestly,
That's like half.
Aren't we playing D&D?
No, I don't want to do that anymore.
he's like,
I don't know what you're doing.
he's like, I'd say
It's like doing fake math.
actually, I might have to click out of that. He looks at it and I'd say 200,000 berries, fine.
200,000?
Mhm.
How about 150?
I will say that 200,000 berry is the equivalent of like $400 a week.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah,
Okay, that sounds about right.
yeah.
For this dangerous lifestyle, sure.
All right, Gordy, you got it. Give him the money.
Well, considering like room and board and food is all included, and he doesn't have utilities.
Yeah, true.
Like at that
He
point,
may get shot at every now and then.
at that point, that's really not that bad.
Make sure you get Tilda a nice expensive coffee and a nice expensive equipment.
Now you're thinking.
Saved him from freezing to death, so.
I'm going to make a note right here about the put it right there about how much 200,000 for pay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to run and get your notebook.
I know, like I forgot about it completely, and that's my bad.
Gordy's just been working for free this whole time.
He's like, you'll pay me someday.
Well, the thing is, like, Akisu, when you recruit somebody, one of your pirate prestige powers is making people work a week for free.
Oh, nice.
Trial run.
That's exactly.
They're just like, I just feel so much love.
Man, I love you so much. Could you please work for me?
Gotta work for free to it's an internship on a pirate ship, which leads to a friendship.
So all of us, Mason and Rory.
Work for me for a month?
I'll be right back real quick.
I won't beat you.
And of course, I finally find the thing where it talks about hirelings. And mutiny. Ooh.
Oh.
Mutiny.
That's fun.
Right?
Another
Good
shit.
to know.
Interesting.
I could have saved myself so much trouble just by clicking on the hireling thing. That was right below ship upgrades. But yeah, Gordy heads off with his long coat kind of like swaying behind him. You're not sure if he'll actually find a good coffee in this area, but he's going to try.
Or if anything, find the beans yourself and then roast them.
Find the bean. Is that a euphemism, Snyder?
Find the
Tell you
bean.
when you're older.
They always say that. And Rory just looks like a little dejected.
There's no quality beans in this area.
All right, so where do we go first then? And you look around, like the docks are kind of bustling, and there's a light smog over the city.
I'm gonna look for the hydraulic press ingredients.
All right. I'd say give me a perception check.
Okay.
First roll of the game. All right.
24.
With a 24, you definitely look around. You see a few signs, and you know exactly where to find the more advanced shipwright shop to be able to get all the stuff that you need.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Okay, well, how much is it?
Well, you found the shop where they sell the parts that you need.
All right, I'll go in and try to talk to them.
Yeah, me too.
You guys make your way.
Wait! I want to go look for the ship stuff.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when he said parts, he was talking about the snowmobiles.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's fair. You did step away for a moment.
Yeah.
To do that, maybe me and Akisu and Rory go look for the vehicles.
I imagine I just left.
Yeah, because I would be better at knowing about that because I have expertise.
Maybe Chibi and Snyder go to the vehicle thing.
All right, Chibi and Snyder adventure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Chibi, Snyder, and Rory.
Like, I need a doctor to come with me.
All right. So with Chibi leading the way, Snyder and Rory follow behind, barely keeping up with her pace. As you find yourself at this a very industrial district looking side of the docks, where all these long open buildings with garage doors that open up real tall, and you just the smell of oil in the air and grease and the loud sounds of like a kind of a drilling and other hammering going on. And as you walk up to this one shop that seems to have some of the parts outside that are akin to what you'd expect for your needs. At the there's a small sign above the garage door, Brock's Torch, and you just see a guy just kind of welding away at some metal pieces, and then like having another guy like come over and just start drilling them together into a big ol' piece of wood.
Hello.
Hold on a moment. Not there, you moron. And he just kind of like smacks the guy lightly. Adjust it. And then he turns around. Hello. Can I help you?
I'm looking to make a hydraulic door.
Well, you came to as good a place as any. Name's Brock. Now, you good? What kind of hydraulics you looking for?
Would Chibi know that? Because Fiona doesn't.
Chibi would know. So you kind of convey the specs that you're looking for.
Yeah.
All right. And just wanting to kind of like deploy some small vessels. Well, that's not going to be too bad. I can sell you the parts you need for about 50,000.
How about 30,000?
Make a persuasion check. Ooh. Can she persuade? He just kind of like looks at you. He's like, listen, 50,000 a hell of a deal to begin with. I'm criminal when it comes to underselling myself. Cut me some slack.
I hand him the money.
Thank you kindly. Yo, Jeff. Get to the kit.
What other kind of upgrades can I do with the ship that you have available right now?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. What are you thinking? Docking, ramp upgrades, flamethrowers.
Flamethrowers?
Yeah, cannon stuff, harpoons, steel plating, maybe. Oh, we could even.
What about? Wait, I'm not there. Shit.
How much is the flamethrowers and steel plating?
All right,
Oh, yeah,
so
I didn't steel plating for the
steel plating is 50 million. Yeah. So, yeah, steel plating. It'll put some defense on your ship, but it can range from 50 to 80 million if you're for a ship of your size.
Do you have any ice plows?
Oh, icebreakers. Yeah, we could do an icebreaker. Be just a 2 million to get one of those installed. They're pretty simple.
All right, I'll get one of those too. My ship is docked right now in the bay, so.
All right. Okay. Well, we're a little booked right now, but we can get that done for you in 2 days.
All right. Do you know anything about a beaver named Woodrow?
Beaver. I mean, like, I don't even know of anyone that keeps that kind of a pet. Ah.
All right.
Well, I should clear this up. A beaver man.
Beaver man, like one of those Devilfruit types.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, he kind of, for lack of a better term, took something from us,
I feel like if
and
he
we're
knew,
looking to
he
get
would.
it back.
Beaver man. I can't say I know anything about no beaver man. Maybe the Forge Lord, the Foundry Lords might know something.
Where are they?
Different parts of the city, different districts. They kind of run things across the city. They're doing a summit
Right.
in a few. Let's see. I think they're doing a summit event. They kind of negotiate their stuff with zoning and stuff, and honestly, it's all above my head.
Government type stuff.
Yeah, the city's largely self-run. Ain't no Marines gonna come around saving the day when shit goes wrong. That's why if pirates start acting up, the Foundry Lords, they kind of come together and snuff that shit out real quick. They also manage whether or not different syndicates kind of work their way up into the council.
All right.
You know, just the real elite, the one people that run the city.
Okay. Well, thank you, kind sir, for your business and your information.
Well, you know what they say. Business is where the money's at.
And
Yeah, they
money
say
is what
that.
get people talking.
Ah, you're gonna do just fine here.
All right, I'm leaving.
He's like, all right. See you in a couple days, buddy girl. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Where are you docked?
I'm under Amanda Bynes.
Okay. We'll find it.
All right.
Rory's just like, wow, you're good at negotiating.
I failed the negotiate. What the fuck you talking about?
Well, like, you got free information.
Yeah, I didn't really get anything. I guess now we have some guys to go talk to. Seems like they would know if something nefarious is happening.
Yes, nefarious deeds.
He did call me a slur, so I mean, probably buddy girl. That's not.
You can't call you can't call me buddy girl. That's our word.
I'm going to the Grand Line to reclaim our word.
Do we
It's okay. I'll give him a funny pass now.
land vehicle shop?
All right, let me just the notable vendors here.
Tonga is going to try to look for any signs of a hidden market, or
Well, hopefully there's no signs.
any of the low end type stuff.
No, the market
Not
for
low
the
end, but like
unfavorables.
Yeah, the hidden.
Ah, okay. So
The bunny market.
as you guys are kind of like looking through notable vendor stalls in the area. You come across one that kind of stands out. Slag and Spark Munitions and Mechanics.
Cool name. I kind of stop at the door, turn knock, see what I'm like. This might be the place.
Looks like it. Let's go in.
And as you kind of go in, you hear the ring of hammer against steel and an anvil being pounded away at in the back of the shop. It's just kind of like a kind of musty, smoky, and just smells of iron.
I kind of twinkle my nose a little bit. Hello?
Hey, back here.
Did I have to... Am I able to stand up in this place?
You are. As you kind of get in, you do find that most buildings, in your experience, are not accommodating to a woman of your size. But the industrial nature of this district is surprisingly accommodating.
Nice. I'm looking around like, wow, this is nice.
A bit's got room in here.
Like I can stretch out.
I do that thing where you go on your knees and then you put shoes on your knees.
She's got knee shoes.
Yeah, I got knee shoes.
I kind of follow the boys to the back.
All right. Hey. Name's Ronnie. What you looking for?
Hi, Ronnie.
My name's Ronnie, and I'm an alcoholic.
I'm Tonga. This is Amanda. We have we have a few snowmobiles on board our ship that we would like to have modified into land vehicles.
And water vehicles.
And water, yeah.
Mm.
Sea skimmers, B type.
Well, came to the right shop. He kind of like rotates his arm after putting his hammer down, and just like you hear like a sickening crack from his spine as he kind of like straightens up. All right.
Yummy.
Let's see here. Snowmobiles, huh?
Yep.
Little weird time of year for it, but I got some parts in the back. You want to convert?
We just came from a very snowy island.
Don't tell them where we've been.
I didn't. Just said we came from a snowy island.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard for One Piece world, honestly.
Yeah.
That's all right. Further up north, or that Swallowtail fiasco down south?
Swallowtail. And like I say, I just kind of like lock eye contact with him.
That's rough. Heard that place got buried after a dance powder incident.
You heard correctly. That's what we're trying to fix right now.
I'm just gonna nudge Tonga.
Tonga and Akisu have a sidebar.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look back at him and just like, any help would be appreciated.
Yeah, but don't tell him what we're doing.
I don't know. I got to do it.
Get information without giving him information.
You gotta give some to get some.
No, we're pirates. All we do is take.
Shit.
He didn't know shit.
I don't know, man.
If he knows what side we're on, he might be more inclined to tell me.
Or he's the opposite.
Unless he knows Woodrow, yeah.
You gotta pry for those things so you can tell who he's working with.
You want to kill him, so...
He doesn't know that.
If he's with Woodrow and we give away what the fuck we're doing, he's gonna go to Woodrow and then Woodrow's gonna run.
You didn't tell him anything. You said we came from Swallowtail.
No, you said we were trying to fix it.
Anybody leaving that shitty island is gonna want to fix it. Like,
no, most people are gonna want to leave and never go back.
Not if it's their home.
He's just kind of like standing there, kind of looking at you two off on your
Are you guys arguing
whispering.
in public?
Yeah, I was imagining we're whispering.
Don't tell him that we're trying to kill Woodrow.
Just like aggressive whispering.
If you're talking negotiations, we have a nice selection of like wheels right over there to your left.
Yeah, we're gonna need wheels, like water jets.
Yeah,
like no charisma talking.
Yeah, like if you want to convert the snowmobiles, like the first thing you got to worry about is the skis. So, I mean that's easy.
Yep.
Like if I have a look at the things, I could probably like get you like some attachments that we just pop them on. Really not that difficult.
Yeah, we really just need like the spare parts, so we can more or less do it ourselves.
Ah, fellow tinkerer, I can respect that.
Yep. Got my tinker's tools right in my pocket. I'm ready to go as soon as I get these parts.
Excellent. It's like, okay, so got a fine selection right there. And actually, you said snowmobiles, plural?
Yes, we have what, like 6?
All right.
No, I think we had 4, and we were going to convert 2
6
to water, 1 to wheels.
Okay. Well, if you only need 1 for the wheels, he walks over to the wall, like I'm assuming that would be about that size, and then he just kind of like starts rustling together parts. Honestly, the biggest thing you're going to need is a new tread. Streets can be pretty rough. Give me a moment, and then he just like steps out into the back.
Yeah, we need the wheels to be like, what's it called? Outdoor.
All terrain.
All terrain.
Yeah. So, and he comes back with this big old caterpillar tread with like a mixture of like steel and rubber.
Nice.
Cool.
This right here, you just replace the tread in the back because the standard snowmobile is meant to kind of grip into this deeper snow with the paddling. So if you just put this on, it's basically no different than a tire in the back, just one long one, so to speak. And then you can keep the old tread for if you ever have to go into snow again.
Nice. What about for water?
Water, ooh, that's a different story altogether. You gotta think buoyancy, for one. Well, you could keep the tread, but you'd have to. You know what?
We could.
I think pontoons would do the trick.
One of them. Yeah, we could fully convert one into like a pontoon type deal.
Yeah. Well, I can
not have to worry about going.
Got some tanks in the back. I could weld into a kind of a pontoon situation. It'll take me up most of the day, but I could have it done by about 5 or 6.
How much?
Let's see. For the wheel parts and stuff here, that'd be 60,000 berries, and for the pontoons, how many you looking at?
2.
Just 1, right? 2?
No, it's 2. We were going to do 2 for water because, we're on a ship, so...
So you need 2 pontoons each.
It'd be more likely we would need them for water.
And I'd imagine these are some longer situations. You need one to be able to handle a lady of your stature. I'd say 150,000 berry. Just labor costs included.
150,000 plus 60?
Yep.
So that's 210?
That'd be it. If the
How
price
about
is
200?
You cannot be negotiating. Don't do it.
It's literally knocking off 10,000. That's like $10.
Yeah, but I might be able to negotiate more.
This man is working hard for us.
I might be able to get some deals.
He even thought of my size as a factor. Okay, this man.
Hold on. You might be able to get some more parts or something.
Oh yeah, do we need? Yeah, we probably need like a new engine or something.
We're gonna need gas and everything.
Oh yeah, buddy next door has like a good stockpile of gas. Like you could probably get a couple tanks for like 5,000 berry.
Don't even have to go here.
If we tell him you sent us, I think he'll knock it down a little bit.
I mean, like it's already at a pretty decent price, honestly, because like me and him, we work together pretty frequently.
Do you That's what we need. Is there like armor or weapons that we can get for the things?
Oh, my friend, you saw the sign. Yes. You see, and then he just kind of like directs you to the far right side of the shop, where you see like a behind like the kind of like the aisles of junk and stuff. In between, there's like a kind of a display case and like a wall with all of these like various weapons and munitions.
Cool. I know just some like rifles or like some automatic weapons on them would be sick.
Ah. I like the way you think, Fishman.
Oh, let our non-mobile, non-close combat people get involved.
Let's see here. We can it'd be about 50,000 for each gun, roughly. Kind of mounted. So mounting these on all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, need some bolts, screws here, some scrap pipes, and like he just kind of like pulls out like a small set of mounts with some screws. And you're thinking just standard repeaters?
Yeah. And we can mount them ourselves. Don't worry about the extra labor for y'all.
I appreciate it. Busy week. So let's see. You got like 4 or 5 times 50,000, 250,000. You know what? Toss that on to the 210,000 from before. 460.
460? But give him 500,000.
I like the way you think, sir. Tell you what. Yeah. And he lifts up a couple ammo crates. I'll toss those in for you.
My man.
Oh, by the way, do you need like a thing to carry all of this?
I got a point to hockey suit. No, we're good.
Well, let me at least get you a bag for all the parts. And then he just kind of like rummages around and gets it all together.
Yeah, you just throw them in like a box or something.
Yeah, big old cardboard box full of guns, ammo, and parts.
Yeah.
Now stop by later for the pontoons. Well, catch you later. I got welding to do. And he just kind of like takes his little hood mask thing and busts out a torch and just gets right to it.
I'm gonna flick him like one of my coins that has like my little like dragon symbol on it.
While
did we even get information from him?
I don't know. It's like you gotta know much.
There's a way you can ask without telling him what we're doing, you know?
I still didn't tell him what we were doing.
You did. You said we're trying to fix it.
I feel like that's a normal thing to say. Tonga's like, that's my home, bitch. I want to fix this shit.
All right. You guys are definitely getting the vehicle upgrades you wanted.
I do, before we leave though, I want to be like, do you know of any, I'm gonna like roundabout ask him about a black market or something.
Oh, yeah. Actually, give me a persuasion check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go next door and get gas.
Okay, dirty 20.
I got it.
With a dirty 20, he's not even looking at you as he's kind of welding away. Oh, yeah. I know the place. It's the upper docks, the core of the city. There's a big barge on dock 17. There is a password that's kind of rotating. I go there to kind of like get special munitions from time to time for clients. I think this week he kind of like lifts his little face mask, kind of strokes his chin a bit. You just kind of like see some soot all over the side. See, it's hot iron sings, cold gold listens. That's what it was.
Okay. A cold gold listens?
Yep. They
Bet.
Yeah, they like to be all artsy up in the black market.
Okay. Kind of give him a nod. Appreciate it.
Good luck with it. Ain't much of a marine presence around here, but you know, they still try to keep things, you know, on the down low in case any come poking around.
Hey, ain't that the truth?
Well, catch you later. And he gets right back to work.
Head next door, find Akisu.
You just see Akisu with like just an armful of gas cans.
How many?
Let's see. He said 5,000 per full gas can. So let's say like 6 gas cans.
That all he had?
No, like it. You can basically go there and refill whenever you need.
For free?
Not for free.
Okay. Yeah, you need to rephrase that.
It's basically like you now know where you can go and get gas.
Okay. So 5,000 per
gas can. So it's like you get like 6 of them. That's 30,000.
Okay. What's 7 minus 3? It's 4.
We're all about the math here today.
I kind of walk over to Akisu. Like,
Wait, I'm not already carrying that huge ass bag. So how am I carrying 6 gas cans too? I feel like I need more arms for this.
I just kind of picture you just like have them like a bunch of them just slung under one arm.
Yeah.
All right.
And you're like dragging the bag behind you.
Gonna be a bumpy ride, Jenkins.
I kind of walk over to Akisu and I'm like, got some info about the black market. You should go check that out.
I think we should go to the
Probably
ship first, and then we can go check it out.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet for information.
You know what you should do, Tonga?
What should I do?
Without giving away information like you just did in there, you should go around and ask.
Akisu not knowing how to talk to people. All right.
You don't know how to talk to people.
I'm literally a merchant.
Huh?
I'm literally a merchant.
Yeah, but you're literally telling everyone our secrets.
Didn't tell any secrets. It was one person.
Okay, listen, I just need you to go around and ask people if they've seen a beaver man. Like, that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Words.
Jenkins is
You know
just
what,
kind of
Tonga?
like
Whatever.
looking at the two of you arguing. Like,
Hey, you seen a beaver?
this is gonna be a weird
Oh,
day.
he didn't see him.
That's what Jenkins says.
Yep, he's just sitting there in his rat form.
How does Mason feel about all this?
You kind of like look down to him and give me an insight check.
How am I looking down? He's on my back.
Okay, well, like you can still kind of like sense a bit
right,
from him on your back. I just imagined him on your hip.
I rolled a 9.
You're not sure if he's just ignoring everything or if he's asleep.
Okay.
Hard to tell.
Well, anyway,
walk
Tonga,
towards the
do whatever you
bathroom.
want. Do whatever you want. Just get information, alright? I'm gonna go back to the ship, take this stuff back to the ship, and I'll join you at the black market later.
I just give you like a wave, like as I'm walking away. Like, yeah.
And before I start walking back, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna grab Jenkins and I'm gonna be like, Jenkins, I need you to do some snooping.
All right, Captain. What kind of stuff do you want me looking for?
I need you to find out. Huh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. I need you to see if you can, like, don't talk to anybody. You know, be a rat.
Yeah.
You know. Just see if you can find any. Maybe if you see any zoo pirates, or Woodrow, or like just listen in conversations of other people. See if you can find something out.
Jenkins is on the case. He just leaps out and just scurries down your leg.
I like
And-
giggle a little bit because it tickles.
Yeah, and then he just
He's
kind of
gonna
like
get killed by
just-
an alley.
he disappears into the crowd.
Nice.
Damn, can you imagine
Let's head back
Jenkins
to
with
the
a?
ship then.
Can you guys imagine Jenkins with a rumble ball?
And he was never seen again.
That would be hilarious. I would be a little sad though.
Fucking cat got him.
It's dangerous at the docks.
I don't want to stay at the ship long. I just
Okay.
want to basically drop everything off and then leave
So-
again.
As Akisu, as you get back to where your ship was docked, you run into Team Chibi with Snyder and Rory, and Gordy's just kind of like walking up to the ship, and he's got like this tray full of coffees and like a
Nice.
shopping
Tray?
bag full of linens. Oh,
Gordy, how many
get him.
coffees did you get?
I didn't know what flavor she likes. We got like a.
I got one of everything.
That's real men shop for real.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna go find out for you, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you, and then you get rid of the rest, because that's crazy.
Seems
How
a
do you
waste
get
of
rid
time.
of them? What are you gonna do?
Well, if he's trying to impress her, buying a whole bunch of random coffee is weird.
Well, how else is he supposed to? know
Okay,
what she
okay.
likes?
Share the rest with everybody else then.
Yeah. And then Rory's just like,
Just be like, I got you this flavor because I know it's your favorite, and everybody else gets these.
yeah. Then like Rory's just like, yeah. It's like he did like a coffee run for everybody, like real considerate. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the kid's on to something.
All right. I'm gonna go down to the where we're keeping the snowmobiles real quick and drop off the stuff, and then I'm gonna go find Tilda.
Yeah, you get below deck and you just see her just kind of sprawled out a little bit in her hammock, and like have you see a half sewn together jacket at the sewing machine, and she seems to be just kind of in a break.
Wait, hold up. Before I left Gordy, I'm gonna grab one of the coffees.
This is great.
Okay, so she's taking a break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a sip of the coffee. What flavor did I grab?
Oh, let's have a look here. You have a caramel mocha kind of flavor going on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little on the sweet side.
Okay. I see Tilda. I'm gonna go sit next to her and start drinking my coffee. I'll be like, Wait, you said caramel mocha?
Yeah.
I'll be like, caramel mocha. That's my favorite coffee flavor. What's yours, Tilda?
And she. Oh, you know what? I was so tired this morning. I forgot to mention. It does smell good. I'm very much a pistachio girl. Like, you ever have the ones with the pistachio?
I never had one with pistachio, but I'd try it.
Yeah,
give it a shot.
Yeah, the French the vanilla's good too. Like, if you just a simple vanilla, just kind of gets you through the day.
It's crazy that she's choosing pistachio, which is crazy. And then she's like, vanilla's good too.
I was gonna fucking die if she's like, actually, I'm more of a tea girly myself.
I really wanted her to say, I'm a caramel mocha person. And then you drink the last one.
That'd be crazy. You know what? You're right, Tilda. Vanilla is classic.
Yep.
Which one you feeling today? You feel like you need to get through the day, or you feeling a little spicy?
Oh my god!
What?
You know what? Like
he asked me to go get coffee, so I feel like these questions are reasonable.
You're doing ship research for your crew.
I just want to fight a beaver.
Oh, this is great. So you she looks up to you as like, yeah, you know what? I could really go either way. I should have been more specific earlier.
It's okay. I'm gonna go get it now. And then we'll leave.
You're making like a book about Tilda secretly. Huh? You're secretly making a book about Tilda.
All the notes about what she likes and dislikes.
I'll go back out to the ship. I'll be like, all right, Gordy, her favorite is pistachio, but she also likes vanilla.
All right, that's great.
I pat him on the back. Go get him, Tiger, and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to hit the bathroom real quick because that snuck up on me. But
okay,
and I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, the amount of coffee in this is great. What were you guys saying?
I don't know.
Do I find the markets?
Oh, I was still stuck on what was going on at the ship.
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
Basically, I just told Gordy what her favorite flavor was, and then I said, "Go get him, Tiger," and then left.
All right. Okay. So Gordy heads on up to the ship and goes to give Tilda her coffee, and he hands the rest. He gives the rest to everyone else. So with that, y'all will have advantage on Constitution checks, I guess. We'll go with that for an hour.
So what?
advantage on Constitution checks for an hour.
Yep.
Has the coffee?
Yeah.
Nice.
Energetic.
Does that include like
Like saving throws? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Skills that use your con.
I don't think there are any skills that use your con.
Really?
There's some.
Oh, you're right. There isn't. Crazy.
I know. I kind of wish there were.
There should be at least one.
I know. I like every time I build a new character, I come to that thought. It's just like, damn. I kind of wish Constitution could be used for a skill or something. All right. So back to Tonga. You're heading on up to the black market. Are you heading in? Are you planning to head up to it alone, or are you going to bring some of the crew with you?
I think I was just gonna go alone, and with the idea that Hagisu was gonna meet me there eventually.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
All right. So after kind of navigating, and like the docks are clearly numbered, so it's not too much of an issue for Akisu. She walks up and she sees Tonga kind of waiting up at dock 17.
Good evening.
Just like nod up at the place and like, I think I found it. Ready to head in?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
Kind of walk up to the door, give it a knock.
You go up to the barge, you knock on the door, whole thing slides. You just hear a feminine voice from the other side. Just password?
Hot iron sings, cold gold listens.
Very well. You hear a series of clicks up and down the door, and it opens.
Hacker voice, I'm in.
Be hot.
You walk in, and you see behind the door this rather like she's like tall for a woman at like 6'2" with like dark brown skin and like a kind of a whitish eyes.
Interesting.
Ooh. Human?
Yeah, she appears to be human. Very she has a kind of a muscular toned kind of physique.
I kind of look at her, give her a nod. I'm like, thanks. Just kind of walk past her, I guess.
Yeah. She nods back. Oh, happy shopping. And let's see. You guys go in and you see a series of stalls. As well as what appears to be an auctioneering platform at the very end.
Cool.
And a short, very round gentleman, like with a small hat. It appears to just kind of like be purely composed of feathers.
Oh.
That walks up to you. Hello. Welcome to the black market. Do you any particulars that you're looking for?
I just kind of look at him. We're interested in the more unique, the more obscure, the odd, and the useful.
Then are you perhaps interested in the Devilfruit auction?
I kind of raise an eyebrow, kind of give him a little bit of a grin. I'm like, absolutely.
We have a few auctionable items listed today. We have... Oh, and he kind of like pulls out a little sheet. Let's see. Some ex-marine logbooks are up. We have one. We have a fruit. They say it is.
You're breaking up.
Well, they say it is the glitch fruit, unstable and untested.
Ooh.
We don't know what it do. There's not much in the Devilfruit Encyclopedia. The other appears to be the defunct Zoan rat.
What was that?
The rat fruit.
Rat?
Yes. Rat.
Interesting.
Very
kinda
useful
like
to the
rat
right
trap.
user.
I'm just like, interesting.
There a
What
second rat
happens
fruit?
what happens if someone eats like a duplicate?
There's not really supposed to be duplicates.
There's essentially a lesser fruit and then a more powerful fruit.
Oh.
So like
There could be similar
Ace.
types.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Ace,
you
for example, has fire, and then a Kainu has lava. Fire is
Okay.
weaker to lava because lava actually has mass, being able to snuff out fire.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought Jenkins had the rat, where he's literally a rat.
But he might have the weaker variant or the stronger.
What, the mouse fruit?
It's possible.
I don't know. It could be like the rodent or something like that.
What happens if Jenkins eats this one?
If
He'll probably
Jenkins eats
explode.
any devil fruit, he'll explode.
Oh, okay.
Tonga is immediately curious about this like line of thought. He's like, "Oh, but I thought Jenkins had the rat." And he's like, "Well, what happens if you double up?"
The Tonga's thought process.
What were the other ones, or is that the only one he mentioned?
You said the glitch one, the rat.
What?
Yeah, a weird fruit they call the glitch fruit.
I thought you said glizzy.
Glizzy. The glizzy know me.
You'll need it.
The
don't
glitch
need it.
fruit. That
That's
sounds
interesting.
interesting. I'm interested in that one. Are there others?
The only other thing on the auction that they're currently trying to sell is some ex-marine logbooks.
Ooh. Those could have useful information pertaining to other people.
Can they?
We could, because
They might.
who knows? It could be a captain's log that they kept throughout their
Depends on
journey.
how old they are.
True. Okay, well, I look at him and I'm like, well, I'm definitely in a Devilfruit. May I see these fruit before the auction begins?
Don't be ridiculous. The fruit are only taken out at the auction. Much security is in place to prevent any ne'er-do-wells to partake beforehand.
Kind of give him a nod. Understood. It's kind of like I look around the room and I'm like, what stalls are like present? Right.
All right. So as you guys kind of look around, you hold on. Let me just pull up a thing.
You cut out.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry about that.
There we go.
Okay, so there. Oh, sorry about that. There are a series of stalls at the auction. Let me just go. You look around and you see Doc Bramble's syringery.
Syringery.
Yeah, it just appears to be like a very tall, a very gangly looking doctor. Very knobby joints. And he has like a a little stand in front of his stall with like a little glass case. And you see other vendors, like one in particular that stands out to you is it has a Totanda standing on top of a table with a little chair, and he's got like a very thick red hair. He's the same race as Darius.
Right. I just kind of walk over and I'm like, what's going on here?
Are you going up to the Totanda?
Yeah.
Name's Latch. Call me the Red Latch. I do information. For the right price, of course. I can find out who's selling what, doing what, whenever, when, wherever. Not much goes on in the city that me and my people don't know about.
I just like give him a grin. Oh, really?
Speaking of which, you're a new face. What brings you?
Yeah, I get around, travel. Me and my crew have saw this island in the distance. Figured we'd figure out what's going on. Maybe get some repairs, upgrades. Classic pirate life.
Indeed, indeed. And he kind of gives you an analytical look, as if he's studying you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, you heard about what's been going on in Swallowtail.
Ah, yes. Everyone knows about Swallowtail.
Yeah, I can't believe they did that to my home.
Yeah, dance powder's a nasty thing, especially in a region like this. That's what you want information on?
That's a lot of good. It's like, yeah, whoever did this did a lot of bad to a lot of good people. It just doesn't sit right.
In my line of work, bad or good, doesn't matter one way or the other. Information is information. Knowledge is power. Plain and simple.
I just kind of like point a finger out and I'm like, exactly. I'm thinking you can give a little power to the right side, whether you care about sides or not. There's profit and win.
The money.
There's power and information.
What knowledge do you seek?
I just kind of crouch down. I'm like, you heard about the dance powder. I assume you know who caused it or who is being the face of this new regime.
I know.
I slide like, I don't know, like 100,000 berry, and I'm like, how much do you know?
He looks at the money, picks it up. The stack of berries is bigger than he is, but he has no issue picking it up. He passes it to another Tontata. I know that the Frostforge Syndicate had been accumulating it for quite some time. And that they had been working with Woodrow, the Thundertail, the one that orchestrated the whole Swallowtail incident. Gave a huge ultimatum to everyone there. But you'd know all about that, as you are from Swallowtail, aren't you?
Kind of give him a nod.
Well, you paid good money, so how about some information that you don't know? Tell me a little bit about what you do know there.
Like, We went back recently, saw the state of things, state of the people.
Ah, they're survivors. Interesting.
Phew. They're scraping by. We helped out where we could for now. We know Woodrow is nearby. Don't know where exactly. Don't know the full scope of his plans, what he wants, but we know we are on his list, and he's on
You
ours.
most certainly are. Made quite the names for yourself on the previous island. I will tell you this: the Frostford Syndicate, although is not a fully recognized amongst the foundry lords, they run a small foundry outside of town. Temperature reasons. Too much heat within the city. They've been running a submersible smuggling operation for a long time before Woodrow decided to team up with them. They started smuggling dance powder over the course of a couple years. Pretty nasty supply. Hard to smuggle that kind of stuff, even in the North Blue. As of recently, there's been an upheaval within the ranks of the Frostforge. It seems like there's a bit of a change in leadership amongst them. Woodrow exerting his influence, no doubt. And
I guess.
And it seems he's trying to establish them as a domineering power within the city. Although I don't believe Woodrow himself is within the city at the moment.
I kind of that was my assumption.
He does have contacts. Ones that are working hard to get the Frostforge to be fully recognized by the Foundry Lords at their summit. They'll be doing so in a few days. The summit lasts for 3 days in total, and it starts tomorrow.
Alright. And I'm just kind of like, in this summit, it's a meeting between the Forge Lords?
Well, this is common information, so I'll give it to you for free. Yes, it is. It's where they discuss where they're going to handle territories, business, the recognition of boundaries that are in syndicates within the city, the balance of power, so to speak. Where they draw the lines, where they renegotiate. Some powers rise and fall, and territories are reassigned. Very political in the terms of the city, but power is always such. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
You know that Woodrow is not here.
Yes.
Is it safe to assume that any submersible would relay to him?
Not
because they are usually.
But the Frostforge are famed for their use of submersibles in terms of their smuggling. It's their specialty, after all. The thing about submersibles is they're very good and very keen at getting underneath ice and frozen regions. The Frostforge pride themselves on it.
Okay. I'm just like, kind of think on it for a second. And I'm like, do you know who the representative for Frostforge for this meeting will be?
That's one thing I don't know. They've been very tight-knit about it.
Of course. Okay.
I do know it's a
I'm
face
like,
that's
alright.
new to the island. New player. Someone that they haven't had amongst their ranks before.
Interesting. I'm just kind of like, as a third party, you're not involved. So what do you make of all this?
Opinions. I try to stay impartial. It seems to me that good old boy Woodrow got up with his lot on Swallowtail. If I had to take a guess, he's making a power play. But he's putting himself in the crosshairs of some very powerful individuals. Warlords, even. And he's upset more than a few Marines within the North Blue. As seldom as they do operate, there is still operations. Screwed up a good deal. It's common knowledge to everyone that the zoo pirates and the Time End pirates of Swallowtail were paying things off. Almost 20 years of their little kerfuffle that just never seemed to amount to anything.
Mm-hmm. Just men boasting their chests and their goods. No metal behind it.
Essentially, things were peaceful for quite some time. The corrupt Marine lieutenant that would go there would regularly take his cut and be on his way. Now it seems that his little section won't be getting any cut. They've been effectively cut out, as it were.
Kind of give him a grin at this, and I'm like, you could say that. Their ties have definitely severed.
At any rate, what could happen? Well, that's hard to say. Woodrow will either make his mark or be a mark.
Kind of give him a laugh at that. I'm like, I like you.
I call it as I see it, and there's one thing I've learned in this business. History might not repeat, but it certainly rhymes.
That's a bar.
He chuckles to himself. If that's all the business you have, then I believe we are done.
I like turn to leave. I'm like, one last thing. What can you tell me about this odd glitch fruit that I'm hearing?
That would be more money.
Yeah, I slide him another, I don't know, 20K. This isn't as heavy information, I feel like.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not much I do know, but I do find it awfully suspicious. In fact, that whole vendor I find suspicious.
I kind of look back. Dude, is he still in the room? That vendor?
The one that runs the auction, yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of look at him, give him a up and down. It's kind of I agree. Something odd about it. But it could just be this place in general. It's got me excited, curious.
Give my regards to your captain.
Kind of give him a nod.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Akisu makes her way in the world.
I'm like,
Trust
aren't
me.
we all?
And before you know it, the name Akizu Blackbird will be known throughout the world.
Should she take down Woodrow, that'll certainly cause quite a stir. Two upstarts vying for the power over the North Blue. Of course, they'll have to contend.
One thing that we have that Woodrow doesn't is talent.
He laughs to himself.
Skill.
Well, I'm looking forward to all the information that I can glean from your actions.
Your nose to the papers. You'll be learning interesting things about us soon.
Another thing I know from all my time in the business is don't believe everything you read and only half of what you see.
Oh yeah, I flip them one of my Tonga coins. I'm like,
You're just flipping little Tonga coins that you make.
yeah.
I find this amusing because I used to do a lot of 3D printing, and it's a cultural thing amongst 3D printers to design your own maker coin. That's basically what Tonga's got, these little maker coins that he's just giving to people.
He's like, yeah, you're going to hear about me someday. This is going to be worth something. You hang on to that.
I'll be sure to do just that. And Tonga returns to the rest of the crew after his conversation.
Return to the Akisu. I'm just like, all right. Guess now we just wait for this auction.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that glitch fruit.
As Akisu says that, you kind of hear a gasp from Rory.
Rory's with us?
Yes.
Rory was Snyder.
Well,
you sneak away.
Because you guys had Akisu had met back up with Snyder and Chibi, and they had Rory.
That is true.
What, did he just follow us?
Yes, he did.
I'm like,
I feel like whenever he speaks up, I'm just gonna be like, Jesus!
I'm sorry, I'm just short.
When did you get here?
Sneaky kid.
I've been here.
I don't believe you.
I can attest to that. He's been here the whole time.
What?
Oh shit, where'd you come from?
Snyder's here too!
To be fair, it's a very thick crowd.
Everybody follow.
With the wings, I am very light-footed.
The ship's up for auction.
What about that?
She was like, oh yeah, I sold the ship. Yeah, I turned to Rory and I'm like, Rory, you shouldn't be here. I'm so proud of you.
That's great, Tonga, but did Akisu just say the glitch fruit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're auctioning it. I don't know what it is, but I have an idea and I kind of want to eat it.
I'm like, no one eats it yet. We research it first. We don't know what it does.
Fine. Okay, fine. But if it does what I think it does, I want it. I want to eat it, and I want its power.
And he looks to you, he's like, Akisu, please don't go after that.
Why not?
Well, Tonga already knows that when I was on Swallowtail, I lived with my mom and my stepdad, but what you don't know is my real father ran off pursuing that fruit.
Pursuing that fruit?
Yeah.
Do you know what it does?
I don't know what it does, but I know that we never saw him again. And not long after he went off trying to get it, got word back that he died.
Ah, shit, I was about to say that you could possibly see him again. Fuck.
Well, now I'm conflicted because, obviously, his father knew it was powerful, right? So obviously it does something cool. So that makes me want it more. But I also don't want to upset Rory.
Yeah, you want to respect his wishes.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks to Akis, who's like, I know that you're strong and everything, but I don't know. It's just I'm afraid to lose you, or this whole family that we put together.
I kind of kneel down to Rory and just don't you think that your father would be proud that you found it?
I mean, maybe it'd be. I guess it's almost like a legacy, but
I understand that he may have lost his life, but you have us. We're not going to be going anywhere as soon as we get that. Hell, you're coming with us until the very end. There is no way you are going to lose us.
I'm going to have Snyder give a persuasion check.
Akizu Blackburn.
Can I add in to give a little bit of
I will say that okay, what'd you get?
Oh, I have a +6, so if I fuck this up, I'm putting a gun in my mouth. Okay.
Yo, he's got it.
Yeah, you're good.
You see a couple tears fall from the corner of Rory's eyes, but then he looks up. He's like, "You're right, Snyder. It may have torn my family apart before, but we won't let it happen again. We take it together."
Right, Rory.
I hold out my hand for a fist bump.
And he gives you his eyes watering. He gives you the best fist bump he can.
Aw.
We're a family, and nothing's gonna break us apart.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
As you say that, you just a rough, very dark figure just kind of pushes you to the side. Move it, idiot. you realize, oh yeah, we just had a moment in the middle of a black market.
I tried to.
I'm gonna say to that guy, watch where you're going. Don't push my buddy like that.
He kind of gives you the side eye, walks off.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
I'm just Tonga has a notebook and he's fucking writing down notes about everything he's today and about the devil fruit.
We're over here having a moment and Tonga's just ravishly fucking writing in a notebook.
He was gonna comfort him, but there's already YouTube.
He's out here Deku in My Hero Academia, just autistically writing into a notebook. Just
oh my god. He's just mumbling shit.
I just
how long until the auction?
With hand on his shoulder. I'm just there's a chance that your dad wanted to find this for you.
No, Mom said he was kind of a bastard. I think he just he wanted it for himself, but maybe for giving us a better life. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you don't know. You could choose to believe whatever you want.
I guess you're right.
You're your own man now, Rory. You got a gun.
You shot
me. You've killed fuckers, Rory.
You don't have to listen to anyone but us on occasion. And even then, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. If we tell him that, he's going to go to the snowmobiles and scratch up our deck.
Except for riding snowmobiles on the deck, because
we have rules for reasons, but that's for everybody.
I can't go riding snowmobiles on the deck as much as I want to.
Yeah, Chibi was my
You're right, Snyder. But besides, didn't you guys say that Akisi wanted to kind of convert one so it could ride on the water. Like,
yeah, we just picked up the parts for that today, so that will be happening very soon.
Guy like wipes the tears away from his eyes. Like, that's fucking awesome.
That's cool as fuck.
Tell you what, Rory, whenever we build the first one, you're getting the first rod.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be great. But how do we get this fruit?
When's the auction?
Buy it.
And you guys kind of like look around. Tonga and Snyder, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Why not me?
13.
Okay.
4.
You guys look around.
Okay.
You don't see shit. Akisu, give me a perception check.
Is this going to be with advantage because she's taller?
Yes.
Yeah, I have +4. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I got a
Either way,
dirty
it's a
20.
Dirty 20. Akisu spots a sign up by the raised dais of the auctioneer platform.
Ooh.
And it denotes a time at 7 p.m.
How is it right now?
It's about 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, fuck. What are we gonna do for 3 hours?
You do remember that the pontoons would be done around 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can go modify the thing.
Yeah, I guess I should probably go pick up my pontoons.
I'm going to.
Where's that rat? How many hours has it been since Jenkins?
It's a big fucking city, man.
He's been out and about for a few hours.
I'm going to before we leave, I'm gonna like kind of step away for a second and like pull out one of like my daggers. I'm going to cast my familiar, and I'll have it turn into like a little snake.
All right. Are you trying to be discreet?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
9.
A pair of tall, muscular men with extra long arms, like that. They're clearly long-armed tribe. So their arms are just like big, meaty snakes.
I'm gonna make a face.
They come up behind you, Tonga, as you're doing that.
Hmm.
And they appear to be twins. And one looks at you. No, don't do that here. Take it outside.
Wait, what was he doing?
I can't leave behind a friend for when we return.
No.
Like, fair enough. I dismiss it.
Any more Devilfruit type magics around here, and we'll kick you out.
Any more?
Fair enough.
Was there others?
Well,
It happens.
my magic to them looks like that fucker.
What do you say?
He says it happens from time to time.
All right. Any today?
He looks at you and says nothing. And then they walk off.
Damn! Just like a long armsman. Can't stand them.
Casual.
Casual racism, it's fine.
Yeah. Where would D&D be without racism?
Kind of like, I just like suck my teeth. I'm like, fine.
Listen, Tonga, you've never been around them as often as I have. They're always like that.
Rory
like,
looks to you.
And
They're always bald?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I thought they just didn't have hair. I didn't realize it was like a cultural thing.
Maybe it's just genetics.
Huh. It's weird.
I'm from the better tribe. Because I look at all this hair I got, you know?
You do have a lot of hair.
Yeah. You could sleep in that
has
thing.
their own traits.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we just leave and come back.
You guys.
Okay. Are there any weapon vendors before we leave?
You see a small vendor with various weapons. Kind of a dark, shady kind of looking person with like a. He has almost kind of like a military commando kind of looking outfit, but very black.
Mm-hmm.
And a thick beard. Just kind of like, you go up to him. What kind of thing you looking for?
I'm just like blades, firearms.
Blades, came to the right place. We got some decent stuff. But tell me, anything in particular that you're looking for? You can't really find anywhere else?
I kind of look to Aki too, and I'm like, maybe something for her. Maybe a little something for me. I just kind of like show him, like gesture to the weapon that I'm carrying. See like the 2-shot blade, like the like Volt Chopper. I imagine Aki had like the sling on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mace on her.
What we do have...
I kind of point to Rory. Something for the kid, maybe.
He kind of gives you a look. Brother, why'd you bring a kid?
I'm like, hey, it's his birthday.
He looks at Rory with a puzzled expression.
You don't even know. This kid, he's killed a man.
Yeah, so did I when I was 3.
Exactly, so what the fuck you looking at him weird?
I'm just saying, like, children should probably not be killing people.
I mean, you're doing okay for yourself. Look at you.
Child services?
Yeah. The fuck? This is the black market. Why are you judging us?
I'm working in a black market selling illegal goods. It's not exactly safe work.
Got a problem with us arming the children?
Child could literally kill a man right now.
Akisu, make a persuasion check.
Why am I making a persuasion check?
As the captain,
did just say.
As the captain, you're like you're the voice of authority.
I got a 4.
Just say, this boy could kill a man right now. He might take that as a threat. This is the black market, after all.
He just kind of like looks off.
Can you do anything for our weapons or not? Stop judging us. This is business, all right?
I got a lot of standards.
I feel like everything's okay in the eyes of money.
All right.
Exactly. Well, that's why we're here. You know? To buy illegal shit.
Are you a Marine?
Have a good time. Treat him out for his birthday.
No, I'm not a fucking Marine.
We are the furthest thing from Marines.
He shrugs. All right. Well, and he just like you feel like you feel the thud as he drops like this miniature cannon on the table in front of him.
A hand cannon.
Definitely takes 2 hands for this cannon. Portable cannon.
I love it.
It takes
It's
a
kind of
little
like
bit.
raising an eyebrow.
It's a heavy kind of weapon. But he'll shoot through one guy, next guy behind him.
Damn.
That's 60 feet worth of destruction, my friend. It does take,
Out a whistle.
it takes a bit of a charge up. I'd show you in here, but for obvious, I'm trying not to destroy the place.
Understood. I kind of
show me.
like the 2 like vault chakrams, put them on the table.
That's interesting.
I'm
Ancient tech, right? How much you want for
like,
them?
something like. How much are you willing to trade for?
And then you see Rory's like, hold on. He takes back the Volt Chakrams. I happen to like these.
It's like, it's okay. I took some for myself.
And he kind of like looks down. It's like, oh. These are rare.
Tonga had a couple.
He kind of appraises them. What do you feel about a trade?
Like, I would feel pretty good about it, maybe.
Okay. And then he pulls out, like, I think this would be appropriate. And he hands over a pistol for you to kind of inspect.
Okay.
That's a Thunderlock pistol.
Ooh.
Fires a big burst of, well, for lack of a better term, thunder damage.
Cool.
Deafening. Sends people flying back. And you can fire concentrated bursts of sound.
That's really. And I'm like 1 chakram for 1 pistol. Both for.
That's fair. That's fair. And he just kind of swaps with you. Now,
Tonga had 2 of his own chakras, so.
Yeah. All right.
And
So
kind of, like,
you have a
pass
Thunderlock pistol. Yeah, you have a Thunderlock pistol now.
Cool.
Now it basically.
Guns aren't really mine. I just kind of pass it to like Snyder.
Okay.
Like, one of you can take this.
Now for this one, I have a particularly rare item you might like. And he pulls out a grenade.
A grenade?
Yes. So this right here is a sea prism grenade.
That is good.
Now the thing about the sea prism grenade is especially useful against Devilfruit users. And in these trying times, why
How many you
everyone in
got?
Let's see. I normally charge like 50,000 per grenade just because sea prism's done so hard to come by. The Marines don't like people having it. It's like, but one of these could deal some serious damage to an admiral.
How many do you have?
I've got 5 of them.
Okay, so I have 1 chakram. I'll like put that one on the table too, and I'm like, how much would this cover?
That'll cover 1 grenade.
Okay.
And he makes the swap.
I have like common weapons on me.
I don't think you would really want that.
All right, I didn't think so.
No.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out my aviators, put them on, and I'm gonna be like, "What about 25?"
And then he just kind of like looks back to you. What about no deal?
I reach into my pack and kind of rummage around and pull out my my 2 arc javelins. For these.
Ooh.
Ooh. You don't want to keep those?
I got a pistol.
I have an arc javelin. I could just give you mine, Snyder, so you can have one.
Oh.
You sure you don't want to keep the arc javelin? It's one of the few situations where it's a ranged weapon that runs on strength.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should keep that.
I was about to say, I could either or. Because either way, we'd still have one, and then I could just switch between either of us.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that for Akisu's sake, because like an arc javelin in her hands would be pretty decent.
I also have the gravity hammer now, and the mace.
Very valuable to them.
I feel like I got options for close combat.
Yeah, a javelin's a ranged weapon, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah, you're so right. Never mind. I don't want to give you my fucking arc javelin. I'll let you borrow it, you know?
That'll do.
Either or, I don't.
Yeah, so Snyder puts forth and the merchant was like, looks them over, appraises them. This is nice. I guess I can part with 1 grenade per javelin here. So he slides 2 more grenades across the counter.
Rare. I'm like, this is a very rare and old tech. You're not going to find it like that. Now I understand the value of a prison grenade, but this is true unique weapon.
Ooh, make a persuasion check.
Like, you don't know what we went through to get this stuff.
We almost died.
I'm gonna have here we go.
Oh!
He kind of gives you an eye. Nice try, my friend. Nice try.
What are these glasses doing for you? Why did I put these on?
I wear my sunglasses inside.
I just wanted to look a little bit cooler for the conversation.
It was supposed to help persuasion.
But I mean, it's only like, what, 100,000 for the last 2?
Yes.
You want to split it, Tonga?
Sure.
I buy one, you buy one?
And we can each carry one or whatever.
It works very well for Akisu, seeing as she has a slingshot, so that would work very well with a grenade.
Yeah, you can slingshot the grenade. Holy fuck!
Launch that shit in their mouth.
I'll hold on to the grenades. Don't you worry, Tonga. I got you.
Well, I got the one that I chose. I'm keeping that one.
Alright, fine. I'll keep the other 4 then.
Alright.
Now,
who's taking the thunder gun?
I feel like if we give that to Rory, he might fucking hit himself in the face with it.
Yeah, he might kill himself. We probably shouldn't.
I'm honestly content with my gun right here after you guys upgraded it last time.
What about like Jenkins or something?
Get the rata gun.
I feel like he'd get drunk and kill himself on accident.
That's very likely, honestly.
Here's what we do. When we go out, we give him a gun. And then when we get back to the ship, we take it from him.
We create a sign in and sign out sheet for the gun. You sign it out. You put the time, and you bring it back, and you sign.
What you got? What you got, man? For a rat, man.
Guns for a rat.
Guns for a rat, man.
Probably daggers or something would be best bet for him. maybe like a crossbow or something.
A rat, man. Like what kind of thing are you looking for a rat, man?
Stealth weaponry.
Oh, I got a pack of these. And he pulls out like a little case of rounds. These are sticky smoke rounds. Fires a goopy substance that creates a heavy smoke in an area.
Smoker's goop.
You load them just like any other gun.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this pack of 20 rounds. You fire them. They create a little smoky, little smoke screen where you shoot.
Yeah, they're reusable. How about that?
Give it to Jenkins. That way, even if he does accidentally shoot himself, he's just gonna, put a bunch of smoke in his face.
That'd be really good for him to cause distractions and disrupt line of sight during fights.
Yeah, and it's safe for him to hold on to.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, he just smokes himself out of a room.
Yeah.
All right, how much for one of these and some backup ammo?
Okay, how much you thinking for backup ammo? It's one pack's got 20 rounds.
2 packs.
Okay, 2 packs. He puts them on the counter. That'll be 25,000 together.
About 20.
Maker's persuasion.
One of these days, I'm gonna roll a good persuasion. 6.
I meant to say 28.
What? You said 25.
No, I'm pretty sure I said 28. No, anyway, let's see here.
Fine. Keep your money, you charlatan.
Oh, hey, watch with the name. I might even have something you want.
What is it?
And he kind of looks over at your. He looks at the your giant slingshot across your back. What would you say to a scope?
For what? Like a gun?
For your slingshot.
Well, he didn't say slingshot, so.
He looked at your slingshot and then asked you.
I don't know what he's looking at.
He could be looking at my tits for all I care.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
He could be looking at my beautiful hair. It's in the same area.
It is. So he just looks at you. He's like, well, this right here would easily attach to your slingshot there.
You don't say.
A good scope. Makes it easier to hit long-range targets.
Does it do anything special, or it's just a scope?
It would add a +1 to your attack rolls.
No, I meant magic.
This would also give you an automatic high ground advantage.
I already have that. I'm just playing. This does intrigue me. So, how much do you want for it?
I'd say 15,000.
Yeah, I can always try to.
Easy. I give him the money.
You attach it to your thing. It's just it looks a little weird being at the base of it, but Like at the. Actually, you can describe wherever you put it. I don't care.
Well, I was thinking, like, you know how the slingshot's got the circular part where you look through, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking it's like in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like at the base of like the semicircle.
Yeah, like whenever you play like Wii Sports and archery.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. So it'd
like
be like
it's
that.
just like another smaller circle on the inside.
Oh, that works.
All right. I gotta save the rest of my money.
Pleasure doing business with all of you.
I put my finger to the top of my sunglasses and like push them down a little bit and look at them and be like, "Thank you for your business." And I just walk out.
It's a doer pleasure business with you.
What?
So I take it you all leave?
Yes. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You all leave without incident, exiting the black market. It's later in the day.
Looking to return in about 2 hours.
I'm gonna be looking at my slingshot on the way to like the picking up the pontoons, and I'm gonna be like giggling and be like, hee.
Right?
Looking through the new scope, being like, ooh.
All right. So basically, the way the high ground thing works is you give it. You'll get the +1 plus a +2 because it treats it as automatically high ground. So it's like a +3 altogether.
Oh, word. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to add it to where, like, if I do the attack roll, it just automatically does it for me.
Yeah, so basically you've turned your weapon into a +3.
Okay. It already had a +3, so does that mean it's a +6 now?
Yes, which
nice.
Which actually makes up for the concept that you had bad accuracy from your dexterity.
So I don't need to raise my dex anymore.
In theory, yeah, you're good.
Nice.
You've managed to compensate with a scope. And because of it being that way, it'll also negate the penalty from shooting at someone from low ground. So if you were trying to shoot at someone that's above you, you'd get just the +1 rather than having a -2 to your shot.
Oh, okay.
So that helps.
Yeah.
All right, so what else are you guys going after for today?
So we need to go pick up the pontoon parts, right? And then
Yeah.
Go. Do we have time to go back to the ship? How long until the black or the auction starts?
You guys have time. So like you pick up the pontoon parts and you manage to bring them back to the ship. Everyone's just kind of like hauling these big ass pontoons. Rory's trying to help Chibi and Snyder with a really big one.
Hell yeah, buddy, welcome.
And basically these pontoons are about as long as the individual snowmobiles themselves. So with that, they'll be able to float.
Nice.
Basically, they'll take the place of the skis.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rory, you want to go for a ride?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right, let's
you
go.
guys managed to attach them without too much issue, just like some bolts.
Nice.
You get it out into the. Actually, how are you guys trying to get it out into the ocean? Because you haven't installed a deployment.
Oh shit,
thing
you're
yet.
so right. Oh fuck, we can't because we don't have the doors yet.
You could just throw it out. I don't know.
I don't want to do all that. I'd rather wait till we have the doors. Be a lot cooler, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm sorry, Rory, I forgot we need to build the what's it called?
The
docking door?
Yeah, like the docking hatch or whatever. We'll call it that.
Yeah, we need to build the docking hatch before we can take it out, but when we build it, you'll be the first one to go.
It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Snyder?
I'll be right back.
Oh, I was gonna ask to see how much it weighed because I could use my disc to just lower it into the water, but if it's more than a 10-foot difference, it'll just dissipate and drop it into the water.
Yeah. So that's kind of a moot point.
Yeah. Damn it.
I would allow Snyder to use his fruit to just drive one onto the water. Just door it.
Yeah. Door it, move the ship like 20 feet, open it back up.
Is that what you want to do, Snyder? You just door one of them there?
I'll save that for another
fair
situation.
That reminds me, you guys are still holding on to that the electric devil fruit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you haven't used it yet.
We have our strengths. Tongue's been studying that shit.
Gotta let this cat out. All right. So you guys get the snowmobiles into you turn them into jet skis effectively.
Nice.
But thanks to the pontoons, they're less likely to flip, and if they were to flip, that would be a big problem for you. And with that, it's almost 4. Don't y'all have work? I did want to make sure that we are conscious of time for that.
Mm-hmm. I am off today. I think Mika and Scrim.
Actually, yeah, I do gotta go for a little bit.
Because I know, Mr. Bimbus, your boss was letting you take a D&D break.
Yeah, I got state mandated D&D breaks, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I wish it were me.
Nah, my manager's cool as fuck.
That's awesome, dude.
All over.
That being said, I think that's a good stopping point as you guys are about to head into the auction.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
Well, thanks for everyone for joining us. I'm still kind of like stunned that we have over 100 followers on Spotify. Like,
that's awesome.
It's
People
crazy.
love us. It's because you got great players.
Like, I couldn't even imagine knowing
a great
100 people
GM.
personally.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that 100 random people want to watch us,
that's what I'm saying.
shit.
Kind of like fucking around for like 3 hours.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all next time And if any of y'all have any ideas to kind of make things crazy for the party, just shoot me a message if you can, or leave something in the comments. I read those.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for joining us on this wild D&D adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did, and if you're itching for more One Piece D&D or Nerd Militia chaos, make sure to hit up our YouTube channel for all the latest shenanigans. Stay connected with us on Twitter at TheNerdMilitia0 for all the spicy updates, and if you're feeling generous or just want to keep us caffeinated, swing by our Linktree and Patreon. Your support keeps the madness going. Until next time, adventurers, stay nerdy, stay awesome.